Alright, what's up? Welcome to... Hold up. Oh yeah. Welcome to another video. Alright. Now listen, it's been a minute. And, yeah, I would say get used to it because I got a lot going on. And, I mean, to be fair, you know, this fragrance I bought like a week ago, and I'm just not getting around to opening it, which is kind of crazy because back in the day I'd be like a fiend. I would just buy something, open it, smell it immediately, like off rip. But perhaps I have learned about delayed gratification. I don't think it's that serious, but yeah, you know, the summer semester actually ended last Saturday, and now it's a week later, Sunday, and I've got this week, and then so not tomorrow, but next Monday, the fall semester starts back up. So, you know, a couple weeks off of school. I'm still working though, which is really why I haven't recorded anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get more videos out maybe next week because I actually got so I was doing an internship in the summer, and I may or may not have something lined up, like a full-time job for the starting at the end of this month. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, but that won't start until the end of this month, so I'll have like a week break when school starts that I will not be working at my other job, which is a tire center since I'm leaving soon. Yeah, I worked at a tire center for about a year now, and that has been stressful and obviously like physical, and I am glad the opportunity that I may have, it would be an office job, so that is very exciting. Anyways, okay, so last week I went to Burlington. Now the agenda of this trip was not actually Cologne, although surprisingly they have a pretty solid offering, better than back when I was really collecting. And yeah, so they had a lot of like the Lattafas and some other Cologne brands, but I went to Burlington to get meal prep containers, little glass containers, because you know, I am I guess I'm still technically on a cut. I mean, I'm trying to put on weight, but it's like impossible. So really, it's just like, let me get as fit as possible. Let me get shredded. And so far, so good. I work out. I'm on a different split right now. I'm actually going to switch again, but basically I only have one day off. I may try to make that 2, but I'm thinking about switching from a push-pull legs twice a week to upper-lower push-pull legs, and then have 2 rest days, and see if that improves my gains. I'm definitely hitting protein, my protein goal. I eat either steak and chicken every day, and then eggs, and a combination of protein shakes or Greek yogurt with like a scoop of protein in it. So yeah, I wanted to get more containers for more meals to prep so that I'm eating a little bit better, both lunch and dinner, and then I like just eggs. I don't need a prep. But anyways, yeah, I was there and I saw that they had Lattafas, and if I want to be real with you, a few of them, because this and like I think 1 or 2 more were priced at $16.99, which is crazy because I know it's not that cheap. It might be cheap, but like maybe like 20 on Fragrance Buy or another discounter, but this was enough where it's like, okay, it's worth not having to wait in the mail, even though I didn't even open it, and like saving a plane ride or, you know, carbon emissions, right? So $16.99 is a good price. But then they had other Lattafa ones, and one that I really wanted, I think it was called Mashiraba or Mashiraba, which is a clone. I looked it up in the store as a clone of Smoking Hot, but that one was priced at $40, and I know that on all of those discounters, Lattafa you can usually find for like $30, $32, $35. So I figured let me wait on that. Even though Smoking Hot, I love that fragrance by Killian. Also like $300. I love that scent, but I was like, let me wait and maybe I'll put like a big order in, and then we'll get like a big, the only real big haul of the year so far. And yeah, so anyways, I did look at the Fragrantica profile just to kind of see what it was a clone of, because I don't need it, if it was a clone of something I already owned, or a clone of a fragrance that I already have a clone for, like I didn't want to buy it. So this is a clone of Acqua di Gio, the black bottle. Is it Profumo? It might be Profumo. And so anyways, I whipped out, pause, I went to my shelf and I grabbed my Profondo, and I mean, I've talked about this before, but it's an aquatic manly scent. Went through quite a bit of it, you know what I'm saying? And I don't remember which one of the Acqua di Gios got discontinued, so I wonder if this is like a clone for that reason. But apparently this is supposed to be more like spicy, and I think there's like ginger in it, whereas this one is more aquatic. But either way, with me starting like office work now, I figured something like this is a safe buy for that kind of environment. And I'll be dressing a little more business casual. So I don't want this to be too loud. Also, sorry for the long intro, but Alright, so back to the price, $17. I'm wondering if maybe there is a correlation between price and quality, and that's why, this is so cheap, which would kind of suck because I don't need more like fragrances I won't use, because really, like, the ones that I don't like or that I just buy on a whim, I just use like to go to the gym or after work, like when I was working in the tire shop and I just smelled like garbage. Like, that's when I would use like a throwaway fragrance, so I at least don't smell like rubber. So yeah, anyways, this comes in like this textured kind of black box. Kind of looks like a wood, plank of wood, but it's black. And yeah, it says Suqraat here. Probably mispronouncing. It's 100 milliliters, 3.4 fluid ounces, eau de parfum. Standard Lattafa. Yeah. And it just sat inside like that, and here is the bottle. I gotta be honest, like, it's kind of ugly. I have another one. What is it called? Oh, maybe not. I thought I had one that was like a similar bottle, and it was like a clone of, I don't remember. Holy moly, I don't even know what I own anymore. But it's a square bottle with a little gray cap, kind of reminiscent of the one, if you know, you know. But on the top it has Lattafa and like the little logo, and then the bottle has this weird, like, I want to say cheetah print, but it's not really. It's just some kind of weird texture looking design, and then like the little black here, which is embossed, engraved, like the name. Like, that's pretty nice, I won't lie, I like that. And then the bottom says 80% volume, probably also I bought a Garmin. Okay, that smells nice. I bought a Garmin because for a long time I was an Apple Watch user. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, probably not. I don't remember how long ago it was. But dude, the Apple Watch sucks, bro. Like you really get kind of roped into buying it because it's Apple. And then like obviously I switched to Google, which is what I'm recording on. And like it's just so much better. The Garmin is like 10 times better than the Apple Watch. Like this literally lasts me probably all week on a full charge. The Apple Watch you have to charge all day. Or you have to charge every day. And like it's a smartwatch, and yeah, you can pair it with your phone and attach your wallet to it or whatever. But I think it's a waste of money. And I bought this on sale, and I've used it every day. It tracks your sleep, it tracks workouts, obviously, your steps, your heart rate, like tells you about stressful periods, which is like all the time. But anyways, definitely recommend. This is the Vivo Active 5, and they have a 6 out. But I like the design and the price of this. So anyways, okay, so yeah, first impression, it is like, I would say not aquatic at all. Like it's definitely more earthy, and the ginger obviously, but I think there's also like lavender in it as well. It's pretty tame, and yeah, I'd say more mature, which the Acqua di Gios always have been. Like it's no Dior Sauvage, you know what I mean? It's not that kind of spice. Excuse me. It isn't that kind of spice. And it honestly has already kind of died down to a skin scent, but like when I first sprayed it, like there's a pretty hefty waft of ginger, which I don't dislike, by the way. Okay, let me get another spray. Look. And obviously, disclaimer, this is all like initial impression. I haven't tested longevity or sillage or any of that. So I mean, yeah, I would say like when you first spray it, like with the kind of alcohol-y, as you get like the alcohol spray, that's where most of the ginger is. And then it gets on your skin and it kind of dries down into like a glassy, green, light spice kind of scent. I don't know what to compare this to. I don't think I have anything like this. It really is like super like soft, which is kind of what I was looking for, obviously, like perfect for the office. Not too pronounced. Like I don't want to bother anybody that I'm sitting around. But if they're close and we're talking, they make it a whiff, and they may be like, oh, that smells nice. Like it's pleasant. It isn't like super mass appealing. It may not be a compliment getter, but like they definitely smell it and think to themselves like, hey, that's a pleasant scent, if that makes sense. Yeah, I like it. Definitely. $16 scent, I would say, like, obviously I'll have to see how it performs, but I would say that's a deal. I would not buy this if you work outside, any type of physical like job, manual labor, even Target or Walmart, like even retail. I would say this may be a little like less than what you're looking for, because you kind of want to be able to smell it, maybe, or you want other people to smell it. And when you're in like big areas like that, or just outside, it isn't gonna like project. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, those are my impressions and my unboxing. Also, if you're curious what I wore today, let's see. I went to church, not in this shirt, by the way. I had my Sunday best on, Versace Boral, like just a cheap spray. Not because I dislike it, like I mentioned earlier, but it's like in the front of my shelf. It's an easy grab. And then, yeah, I don't know, that's it. I gotta make like what I wore this week videos. I gotta make a video for like the fall and like fall time fragrances, so at least as the seasons like shift, I should have more to talk about. Also, this shirt, by the way, I got yesterday. Vineyard Vines, if you know, it was on sale. It was like $11, and I'm also going shopping. Well, I went to an outlet yesterday to try on like more business casual clothes, so I kind of know what I'm looking for. But I'll probably just end up buying stuff online because there's a wider selection, and I'm trying to. You might have heard my stomach. I'm trying to kind of cycle out my wardrobe since I will be wearing business casual clothes 5 days a week. Like, I don't need as many t-shirts, sweatpants. Well, sweatpants I wear to the gym, but you get the gist. So yeah, maybe when I do order all of that, I'll make like a little. It's not even a back to school because I'm not gonna wear it to school because I'm doing all online. By the way, it'll be my last semester of undergrad, so yeah, I guess I'm kind of looking forward to that. But yeah, back to work. Maybe I'll do that. But anyways, I've talked for a little bit too long. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. If you're interested in more fragrance videos, let me know. I guess I'm drawing a blank on what else to record. But if there's anything else you want to see, let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next video.